Hey guys, what's up? Monkzunky. Let's get on into Binding of Isaac Rebirth again. And why not do a challenge this time? Because I think it's been a little while since we did one. Let's go ahead and try. We have unlocked some new challenges as well. We unlocked Cat Your Tongue, Suicide King, The Tank, Darkness Falls lately. I think we unlocked Cursed. And I think we unlocked The Host recently as well. So let's go ahead and go into this Darkness Falls one and see what that's like. I imagine it's just going to be really dark all the time. Or maybe not. Okay, well, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I was about to say, you know, for a YouTube video, if there was Curse of Darkness every single floor, that would really suck for the YouTube video, because it would make it difficult to see what's going on. It looks like we do have the Sacrificial Dagger here, which is now an orbital that blocks tears. That has been changed since the original Isaac. And it also just does a load of damage like it always has. I mean, it's always done a load of damage. It also circles faster, I believe, and it has like a wider hitbox. So it's a pretty good item now. It used to be okay, but now it's definitely at the point where it's pretty good. And it looks like we also, even though we're starting with Eve, we also started out with some decent damage because we have Fear Shot. And of course, as always with Fear Shot, when you have Fear Shot, you additionally get a damage up with it. Because, well, if you didn't know, that's how it works. So it would be probably beneficial if I could find a tinted rock on this floor for me to go ahead and take some damage in order to get down to the curse state, to do extra damage, have extra speed, all that fun stuff that happens when you go down to the curse state with Eve. And being the curse state with Eve is really, really good now, so it's definitely exactly what you want to be doing to get down there. And I guess when a Famine is fearful, he doesn't shoot at you or something. That's a little bit odd why that happens, but we do get a bottle of bandages, as well as we got a soul heart, but I'll hold on for that. I might just go ahead and use the razor that I spawned with as well to damage myself if I don't find a curse room or something to do it for me, because that would be a much more good way to trade the hearts out. Oh, there's a soul heart as well, so we got a couple soul hearts waiting for us here. So unfortunately no curse room. I'll just use the razor here to damage myself because I had to do it anyway. And I guess the razor increased my damage. I was kind of thinking that the razor was like, you know, an item that would do damage to enemies in the room when you used it. Full health. Well, I gotta use it again. So I'd be doing really good damage now with the razor if I were to do that. But now we will be in the curse state, so we'll do a lot more damage. And I'm gonna grab both soul hearts and proceed down to the next floor. And of course, because I'm Eve, I don't have to go down to half heart. I only have to go down to 1 heart, because there's no curse room on this floor, and all the enemies were dead. So there would be no way to get down to half a heart. So that's a good thing, I would say. And there's of course a curse room in the basement too the second we spawn, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but overall I think we're in a really good situation so far. Like for Eve, this is some very good early game damage. I would imagine that this run goes to the heart. I don't see how they could justify making it not go to the heart, because it seems like a pretty decent startup for a run, unless there's some sort of major handicap I'm not aware of yet. It's like an Eve run, your normal Eve run, except you start out with Fear Shot and Sacrificial Dagger as well, so you're even stronger than your normal Eve run, which seems a little bit cheesy, but who knows. I don't see any reason to blow up those rocks in order to unlock the bombs inside of them. There's like a tinted rock or something, that would be a really, really nice way to go, but I don't think there was. So let's clear out this floor as normal. Of course, there's no item rooms since we are in a challenge run. I could blow up some pots. Oh, that was dumb damage from the Psychic Maws. It's important to get those dead quicker than the other ones, because the Psychic Maws have a greater chance of hitting you when I can just have my dead bird go ham on them. Gotta be careful to not pick up that red heart, otherwise I'll lose my curse state, so I really don't want that. I don't fully understand the point of that room. And we find our boss room already. I guess we could go clear out the rest of the floor if we so desire. I don't see any great need to, though. I mean, all there is left to do, really, is to go ahead and check out the curse room, I suppose. We'll see. We'll see. I might want to preserve some soul hearts till the next floor as well, to get an angel room, because I doubt I'll be taking anything in the devil room this floor, because I only have 2 red hearts to spare. But if there's something really, really good, I might. We'll see. Angel rooms could be nice. You know, there are some decent items in angel rooms. Admittedly, there's a lot more bad items than there are decent items, but we could get, who knows, Sacred Heart could happen. It would suck on a challenge, because it wouldn't count as being unlocked. There is another couple soul hearts for me to take. Guppy's Collar, I think I'll give that a miss. I really don't think I need that right now. And I will come back and take Squeezy. I don't think there's any reason not to take it, because I'll lose soul heart damage either way, but I am going to go ahead and go to the curse room because there's a lot of soul heart fires in curse rooms. There's a lot of chests with soul hearts in them. There's a lot of ways to get back your soul hearts if you lose them. So I figured this would probably be a good plan. And we also unlocked a secret room. That's fine. Luck up is good. Pheromones is let's see, can I get out of here? Or if there's a good pill in here. Range up is good. I can see forever lets me get out without even having to go back out and take more damage to the secret room. So I essentially traded like 1/2 of a soul heart for a couple range ups and a luck up. That's very, very good. And I also know there's a I can see forever pill in the rotation. I was hoping none of those pills would be full health because that would kind of suck. And the curse or top secret room unfortunately is not going to be nice to us at all. But we will get a tears up from Squeezy, so that's going to raise the damage a little bit. And we have crazy range now as well thanks to that curse room. Down to the next floor we go. Caves 1, looking in a really, really good position. And I'm on track to potentially get an Angel Room. Of course, if you skip the first Devil Room, then you have like a 60% chance to get an Angel Room the next time you get a Devil Ranger Room. And it's only a 40% chance to get a Devil Room. So if you do not take anything in the first Devil Room, you have a higher chance of getting an Angel Room than you do a Devil Room. And unless I get a health upgrade, I think I would prefer to get the Angel Room, because I only have 2 hearts to work with. Unless we start to go crazy with the soul hearts. Broken Magnet, I think, only works on coins. So it will drag coins toward you, but it won't drag anything else toward you. So that's nice. I can work with that. Sometimes, in a situation like this where I don't want to pick up red hearts, the Magneto item would be bad. But the Broken Magnet, not so bad if it's only picking up coins. Because I'm fine with picking up coins. It doesn't hurt me at all. It's just picking up the red hearts right now, which would really be the only negative to having a magnet. Can you just die, please? Alright, this one's going to be a little bit tricky. But he's now afraid, so I think that means he doesn't shoot at me. If he would pop up... I realize you're afraid. Oh, boy. And then he shoots when he stops being afraid. Okay, so lost a heart on that room. Things could have gone worse. Soul hearts are merely a means to an end and not really much of anything else, so... losing them is a necessary evil part of this game. As long as we don't take 5 more hits before the boss room, it's all good. So the Fear Shot is just coming in so handy because a lot of these enemies, especially with the charging enemies, they stop shooting at you or they stop charging at you or whatever, and it's just a nice thing to have. It's one of my more favorite new items. Oh, and this is one of my least favorite new rooms in the game. I cannot stand this one. I almost got one of the turrets down. And I can, of course, block tears with my Sacrificial Dagger. I'm trying to do that to the best of my abilities right now. You know, there's only so much you can influence how the Sacrificial Dagger works, I know, but... okay, so we got 2 of them down. I think there's 2 more to go. And just slowly but surely pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. I have 2 orbitals. I know this guy's going to shoot tears at me when he dies, but hopefully my orbitals will get it. They did not get it. Tried my best, though. Alright, got through that room. I want to make sure not to pick up that red heart, but I do want to pick up this chest. And get a whole bunch of money in it, which is just going to come over to me, of course, because I have the Broken Magnet. Curse Room could prove interesting, but boss comes first, you know, prioritize. It's the order of operations of Isaac. It's boss room first, before any sort of curse room. Shop, of course it's going to happen, because what else do you use your keys on? And I could get double bombs on every single bomb drop in the future. I think I'm going to go ahead and take that. That's going to be handy, and that also means that I pretty much have to start looking for the secret room. And I have a suspicion the secret room could be down here. I don't know entirely for sure if it will be or not, but this could be a location for it. And there we go, there's a secret room. When I'm going to get extra bomb drops in the future, I mean, you have to go for it. We'll take that. And that's our shop item paying off already, giving us the double bombs. I think it's called like bongo bombs or something, or something like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't count as me picking up the item, of course, because we are only in a challenge run and not a real run, and these don't count towards collecting items. That was scary. I had 2 chargers coming at me from 2 different directions, and when that happens, you better watch out. Alright, so Chubb is going to be fairly easy, especially with the Fear Shot. Again, it's really effective against any sort of charging enemies, because it makes them not charge you anymore. So all I have to do is get Chubb afraid of me, and then he'll just be a gentleman and go in the opposite direction of what he was going to go into, and it makes him a lot easier to dodge. What is this? Luck up. There we go. And we do get a health upgrade. I guess I'll take it. just because this means I have a better chance of buying future deal with the devils. And yeah, that means that suddenly we're in a bad way because we're going to be doing less damage because we're not in the curse state anymore. But I think we can get through it, especially with Fear Shot. And I still haven't had a damage up yet this run. It's been crazy because I've had pretty good damage just because I've been at 1 heart the whole run. It almost feels like I have had damage ups and such, but that has not really been the case. Anyway, I'm hoping that I can continue to preserve my soul hearts, and that's also why I did not go to the curse room on the last floors, because I want to preserve these soul hearts to make absolutely sure that we can get a devil or angel room. I'm up to 3 hearts now, so I would feel okay taking a pact or something like that. Key drop. Okay, that's not all that helpful. I'd prefer the bombs, to be completely honest, because all I really have to spend my keys on are, I suppose, shops, golden chests, and really that's about it. The double key doors, I guess. Prime example of the orbital rocketeers, and there's our double bomb drops. All of them are going to be doubled in the future, which is always nice. I hit like 1 B-licker and they all became fearful. I'm not really sure why that happens, but I'll take it. Maybe when they're all chained together as one enemy, it counts as one enemy if you're going to put a status effect on them. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But what I do know how it works is I need to get to the boss room as quickly as possible in order to make sure that we're not taking any damage. Just remember, I have a lot of range, so I can stand back if need be. That makes things safer. Okay, I need to make you fearful, like, right now. And that is indeed what happened. I probably would have taken damage there if he didn't become fearful. We don't know what this is yet. Speed down. Oh, that's not good. But if we can merely find a blood bank, then we should be able to get back to the curse state, and we'll be able to get a speed up. That's right, you don't want to stand below the Dark One, because he brimstones you. I may have forgotten about that. Just look out for the charge. The Dark One's honestly really easy. This is probably one of the easiest bosses that came out with Rebirth. It's one of the bosses that you can normally do without taking damage. I just brain farted for a second there and forgot about the brimstone part, but he only brimstones you if you stand underneath him. It's pretty easy to not stand underneath him. And what? No devil room? What is this madness? We had a really good chance of getting a devil room, or angel room, of course, on that boss fight there, and we didn't get one, so that's pretty unfortunate. I'll definitely either play this or I'll blow it up if there's something good in the shop and I want to buy it, like a soul heart, or if there's greed in the shop, I'll kill him, take his money, and then I'll use the money that he drops to play the vending machine. He just shot me through a rock. I'm not entirely sure how he managed to do that, but he did it. Okay, I need the dead bird to get onto greed, not the jumping guy, but greed himself. I could just stand back and let dead bird go to town, although dead bird doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but slowly but surely over time he'll get greed dead. That's important because I want to try my best, at least. I'm not sure if this will work out or not, but I want to try my best to keep this soul heart going until next floor as well. We'll take out the Eternal Flies here just to make the gambling as safe as possible, and then just go to town. I'm not sure if I want to... Oh, we got full orbitals now. I'm not sure if I wanted to keep money for the next floor so I could have spawned an arcade, but whatever, it's too late now. We'll be good with that. Alright, heading on to the next floor. Although, do I want to clear out the rest of the floor just to see if there's a curse room or anything? I kind of do, and I kind of don't, but I do have... just this feeling inside of me, which is like, yeah, it's a good idea to continue clearing out the floor. You might get something. Of course, I might not as well. Well, there are a lot of mushrooms that I could blow up. Potentially get some items out of them. That's not bad. I mean, I have plenty of bombs, and I'm probably going to get plenty more. So I might as well blow up some mushrooms. And if we got a magic mushroom, of course, then things just go uphill from there, really. Alright, so just have patience with this room. Since I got the 3 orbitals now, we're looking pretty good defensively, which gives me some hope for next floor. I'll start laying bombs down. I should blow up 3 mushrooms. It did, and it gave me the Liberty Cap, and then I should be able to blow up 3 more with that. And we got ourselves a pill, which is a full health pill. I'll do 2 more mushrooms and just see if we can't get anything out of this. Nope. I'll take the full health pill with me. I'm hoping to goodness that I won't have to use it, but I'll give it a shot. And yes, I'll go ahead and go into the curse room. We could preserve our half soul heart for next floor, but I think it's probably smarter gameplay wise to go ahead and go for the curse room and I thought we were going to lose health there, but we were saved by Sacrificial Dagger. Really good item. Not to be underrated at all. Let's see if we can get 4 mushrooms with 1 blast. I don't think so. Oh, we got it. I believe that's a range up. We have plenty of range, so I don't know how helpful that is, but push marks. 48-hour energy does not help with the pill situation that we have going on right now. I believe this is contract from below, and it will double our consumable drops. I'm not sure if that works with the bombs, and then I would get like 4 bombs per drop. That'd be insane if that's how it works. I kind of hope that's how it works. Alright, so this room should be fairly straightforward. I can always just use the full health pill if things get really hairy, because I have another full health pill waiting for me that I can't take down to next floor anyway, so I might as well. We get double chests. Or maybe it's just double chests with contract from below. That would kind of make sense, I suppose. I'm still learning a lot of things in Rebirth, so I'm not entirely sure how everything works yet. I'm starting to get a pretty good grasp on the game as a whole, but still learning, and the damage there is irrelevant. I can heal it back with the full health pill or whatever. 2 more chests. I'm liking the way this is going. Petrified poop is decent. I'll take that over the Liberty Cap. I don't usually use the map effect of the Liberty Cap all that much, so I'm kind of okay with not having it. Some people really like that about the Liberty Cap. And then its other effects are, they're whatever. They can be good, they can be bad. Maybe it's just the initial drop of a room that is doubled by contract from below. So, like, my chest loot wasn't getting doubled, but that would kind of make sense. Because if it was doubling everything that came out of chests, that would kind of be overpowered. So just the initial drop from the room itself should be doubled by contract from below. Alright, I think we're good for this floor. I'm not sure if we really got paid off with our searchings around the floor. Come on, if a magic mushroom happened here. Wasn't to be, and that's really the only reason that you blow those things up. We'll just proceed down to the next floor, and there's a broken magnet trinket in there. We're just going to go with the petrified poop. Could pay off for us. It'd be really amazing if one of these fires dropped a soul heart, but it was not to be. I knew there was a red heart there. That's why I didn't waste the full health pill, and we're down to the next floor. No, I'm not going to be OCD and destroy every single last poop, even though I have the petrified poop, so that might not even be the worst idea in the world. It looks like we're only going to the depths too as well, which makes me wonder, why is this challenge so easy? But that is not for me to decide. That is for others, obviously. This room could be a little bit sketchy with our low damage at the moment, so I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. I think there's a good chance of us taking red heart damage in this room. Of course, I'll try my best not to. And free secret room. I have been neglecting exploring for the secret rooms, admittedly. Even with the large amount of bombs I have, I should not be doing that, but I have been just forgetting about them. Alright, so we'll get through that room without taking any damage. And we just need soul hearts to happen. There's 1 soul heart, and heck yeah, I'm blowing these up. Got plenty of bombs at the moment. Don't even know what to do with them. And only a couple more floors to go, so we'll take every chance we get to try to get magic mushroom. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. It was doom. And this room is a little bit tricky. Oh, it took all of my damage there. If these were balls of steel pills, they're speed down, not balls of steel. I don't know how helpful that is. And we're going to go ahead and proceed on our way. And I'm down to red hearts again, so things are starting to look a little bit hairy. I'm going to have to be careful to get through this. I do want to play this key beggar, but at the same time I do need keys for the shop. I'll play a couple keys on him. And if I come across a golden chest that I want to open up later on, and I'm not able to because this key beggar, I'm going to immediately regret it. I'm also going to be immediately back for this curse room if it winds up that I take red heart damage at some point. I'll hold off until that moment, though. And yeah, I did say until, as in it's going to happen, because I have no doubt. And who knows, you know, maybe we could get something good inside that curse room. Guppy items would probably be pointless, so it would have to be like a mark or a pact. I tried to say mark and pact at the same time. Didn't work out. Those two words are not the same. Believe it or not. Skulls would be really good to blow up just because they can offer some very good items sometimes. And sometimes they don't. Oh, there's the red heart damage. I knew it was going to happen sooner or later. These jumping guys are just like the death of me. He does not stop jumping. He's so hyper. Anyway, at least we can go to the curse room now. Check out what's in there. Hopefully something cool. And yeah, I'll use one bomb for one skull, because why not? It's fun. It's more fun that way. We'll just walk right on out of that room. Room full of spiders. It's kind of what I was expecting to happen. Would have been surprised if it was anything other than that. But 2 chests out of it. I definitely could have played out a lot worse. I would have preferred red chests, but some extra money and bombs. I have one last key, and I'm kind of saving that one, holding on to it for when we access the shop. I thought there was a red heart drop in this room. Maybe I was deceived. I will definitely be blowing up that skull here. Just wasting my bombs. It's not really a waste, though, if you get something good out of it. We did get a rune. Ewa's Passage. I believe that opens up a passage to the next floor and also has a chance to spawn a black market. So it's not great, but I'll use it just to see if it does spawn a black market. Nope, it is a doorway down to the next floor, so I'm not interested in that. But we'll blow up these other 2, and hopefully I just get a black heart out of them. That's all I want, really, is just a black heart. Nope, not this skull, guys. Just a regular old black heart. Nothing else. We did find our shop, though. We have a couple extra keys as well that I could go back and play on that key bagger. And I have had a run pretty much saved by a key bagger before, so it can happen. It can and will happen from time to time. It almost looks like there's an X on the ground. That'd be kind of cool if they had dig locations on the ground as well as the tinted rocks, where you could like dig or something and get soul hearts out of it. Anyway, this guy's eventually going to die. I know it's going to happen, and finally it happened. I believe those are 2 more full health pills, so I just have an insane amount of full health pills. Would be nice if we came across a beggar or something. Or a demon beggar or something. What's this? Extra pill room? I don't think I really needed that, but okay. We'll try it. Speed up. Perfect. I like that. I'll definitely buy this key. I don't have anything else to do with the money. I guess for 2 cents I can't really say no to a heart when I somewhat need one, even though I have plenty of full health pills, but I'm holding out hope that there's going to be a beggar or something here. I guess what you do here is you destroy the rock, and then you walk and stand in the middle. Makes sense, or if you have enough speed, you can probably just run across the entire room all at once. I know I left a bomb behind. I'll be back for it. We immediately lose our red heart that we just bought as well. It's unfortunate. Deadbird's going to town on one of the Globins. And we are just about done with this room. There we go. I'll go back and nab that bomb, just so I don't forget about it, even though I probably have plenty of bombs at this point, but it is what it is. Might as well just go ahead and fight the boss after this one, although I am down to the curse state, so it better not be the bloat, that's all I'm saying. It better not be the bloat or Mask of Infamy. If it is, things could get hairy. I can only take 2 hits of damage. I'll take the health. Is there any tinted rocks? I don't see them. Do not see them. We've had a very tinted rockless run so far. It's war. Okay, we should be fine. And of course, I do have the full health pill as well if things get really bad. There is a tinted rock in this room, though. I do see it. And I'm going to not place a bomb just to try and see if one of War's troll bombs end up blowing up that tinted rock for me. And if that's the case, I'll take the free tinted rock. It'd be really shocking if we wound up getting like a Delver room after this fight. I'm kind of hoping that happens because I can probably avoid taking red heart damage on the boss. I almost took some right there. Or is just not really entirely sure what to do when he's in the fear state. He just kind of hangs out. Slowly but surely getting this guy down. It will eventually happen. I love how the fear state affects some bosses. It just looks like they're very, very confused. Very handy item though, of course. Alright, War's Afraid. This last Afraid cycle should be enough to get him down. Should be. And there we go. We got the Angel Room. How about that? And we also got an upgraded ball of bandages. Oh, it's a health upgrade though. That's okay. That's manageable. I think we're just going to head down to the next floor. There's some stuff we could run back for and do. Maybe a couple extra rooms. And this is actually to the Mom's Heart. This is not to the regular Mom fight. I was mistaken. I just misread it. I guess we could have gone back for that key beggar on the last floor, but other than that, I didn't see any reason to go back, so that's why I'm just proceeding on with the run. Since it is the mom's heart, not just the regular mom fight, we do have to at least try a little bit on this run. Honestly, you probably start off powerful enough to kill the regular mom when you start the challenge, when you press play on the challenge. Because the regular mom requirements would not be that high. Some of the challenges, I'm not entirely sure what the point of them is if they just go to the regular mom. It's not much of a challenge that way, but it is what it is. I'm trying my best not to lose red heart damage on this floor, because of course I do want to be able to spawn the Devil Room. I may or may not be back for that challenge room. I'm going to try not to go that way, just because I have a very, very high chance of stepping on something and losing my only soul heart. I hate this room. I hate this room. I hate this room. I really do. You can probably see why. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, I was trying to like shoot my bomb over the gap, but of course the gaps have invisible walls, so that's impossible. At least we got a couple skulls to blow up in this room. I really wish we didn't have any masks though. They are the problem. Oh boy. This room is so bad. Dead bird, please go kill the hearts. Please. I'm begging you, man. Or woman. I'm not entirely sure what your gender is. And we, unfortunately, could not make it out of this room without taking some red heart damage, so. Might as well go back for the curse room, I suppose, since we've already taken the red heart damage. It's not like we can take more red heart damage that affects our chances on this floor. I should have just gone for the curse room when we came into the floor, and I would have been fine. Because if I lost a black heart, which I would have in this room, it would have killed the hearts. And then, I would have still had like a soul heart and a half left over or something. But what can you do? I guess I could play the Razor to start to lose my health and get down to the curse state again. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Another thing I'm not sure of is if the Razor like keeps its effect the entire floor. Because if it's still only a one-room effect, then that's pretty bad. But if it kept its damage up that it gave you the entire floor, it would be alright. We did spawn an arcade on this floor somehow, even though we only had 6 cents. And the keys just keep happening, so a key beggar would be good. Oh, of course, it's a regular arcade. When we really don't want a regular arcade, we get a regular arcade. But, whatever. Take you, and I'll blow you up. Blow you up. We did get a soul heart out of that. Hey, how about that? May as well play down to the curse state as long as we can make it last. And if things get hairy, I do of course have the full health pill as well. Probably shouldn't have blown up the gambling machine if I was going to do this. I'll use the IV bag once just to get down to the curse state. And we'll proceed on our merry way. I probably won't end up using the razor blade at all, but who knows. Oh, this could be bad. This is a room that I'm not really a fan of. I like how you can actually turn the little chubbies purple as well if you hit them. Obviously you can't do any damage to them, but you can turn them purple, so that's a thing. So we did get hit in this room because this is a difficult room not to get hit in unless you have flight or unless you have extremely good damage. I have neither of those right now. Oh, of course. Well, I'm going to check for the secret room at least. We kind of have to do that. We're in a bad way. We still have not had a single damage up the entire run, so that's one thing that you might want to consider before laying any judgment. I'm just kind of looking for the shop at this point. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This room is awful. This room is awful when you don't have flight. It's so bad. At least Deadbird will help me out here. I do have like pretty good range, so I should be able to hit these guys from way back here. I do just barely outrange the chub guys. The chubbers, I think that's their name. Okay, well that was stressful. Ah, perfect. I'm gonna play all my money on this because I really just need the health at the moment. A crystal ball would be amazing. And who knows, if I got a pill that helped me out? I don't think I did. I can see forever is alright. That's going to show me the top secret room. Pheromones. Could use it during the boss fight, I guess. When there's a whole bunch of minions spawn, just to get the minions all loving each other and stuff. Rubbing up against each other. It's always a sight for sore eyes when that happens. No top secret room. Well, I'm going to explore a little bit just to try to find the top secret room, because I have no idea where it would be. We did use that I Can See Forever pill, so the top secret room should be revealed. There's a regular one. Oh, I really don't want to go down that path, though. Because I know myself, I know my limits, and I know I would probably take damage. I don't think we went down this way with the I Can See Forever pill. Maybe we did. I'll go searching for the shop, just in case. Yeah, I'll open up this golden chest. I think that was worth it. So if I do want to find the shop, I'm going to have to go down that path. That's going to drag me and probably cause me to take damage, or I could just play my money on this gambling machine here. I don't think there's anything really in the shop that's going to grant me extra damage. I guess Champion's Belt is like a tiny damage up, like 0.3 damage up or something very minuscule. There's another I Can See Forever pill. I can save that one for next floor. I'm just not entirely sure where the secret room would be. I need to get out of there because there's a bomb. What's this? 48-hour energy? Don't really need that right now. And we're going to do the boss fight. Alright, let's go for it. I think I might want to use the razor on the boss fight as well, just to grant me a bit of extra damage. We'll see. Although it is Mom, of course, so I can probably just use my orbitals to do most of the damage. We'll see how this goes. She's like half dead already. It's pretty amazing. And she's pretty much dead. I might have to tank like a hit or two here, but there we go. Yep, I had to tank a few hits, but that's okay. Got a ton of soul hearts out of that. That is amazing. And I'll blow up the skull, and then down to the next floor we will go. Oh wow, and get Ghost Baby out of the skull. Definitely wasn't expecting that one. Okay, and down to the Womb 1. Let's see how this is going to go. Hopefully we'll get a lot of consumable drops and stuff. Starting that off right with a chest here. Extra money. Hopefully we run into a beggar. Not entirely sure what else we would do with it. I'm not even tempted to open up the regular chest. If it was red chests, I might consider it or something, but not with the regular chests because they are just not tempting me that badly. I don't think I need anything that they can offer, so it would be nice to be down in the curse state on this floor, but I want to make sure I don't take red heart damage just so that we have a decent chance at getting a devil room after the boss, or an angel room. Who knows? It could be an angel room. We have gotten an angel room this run already. Wasn't a very good angel room, unfortunately, but we did get one. So the bony guys are kind of annoying, but if you have a lot of room to maneuver and a lot of time to dodge, a lot of room for error, they're not so bad. This room can be bad. Ooh, that was close. That was also close. That was not really close at all, but got through that room. It's a little bit worrying how we're not doing an awful lot of damage. One thing that I always hate about the womb is it's always very difficult for me to see tinted rocks. I'm not sure if it's just me, but for whatever reason I can never spot tinted rocks in the womb. I don't have too much problem spotting them in the other floors, although of course I do miss tinted rocks from time to time, probably even on the basement, but for whatever reason in the womb I just have not ever been able to see them, and I'm not entirely sure why that is. I'll take a golden key. Probably won't come in handy this floor, but you never know. I think I have enough keys to get me through the rest of the room, considering, or the rest of the run, considering all we're doing is a Mom's Heart kill. We should be completely fine on keys. Just open up the occasional odd red chest, and that should be about it. Want to pop your head out, dude? There you go. These enemies can be extremely annoying from time to time. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Flat Penny is going to give me a whole bunch more keys. I don't think there are any poops in the womb, so we might as well just go ahead and go with Flat Penny. Unless a monster spawns the poops or something like that, but I'm pretty sure unless that's the case, like, the womb doesn't naturally spawn poop. The womb does not have naturally recurring poop. For all of you who did not know. I'm sure that's very valuable information to have. We do have a Nickelodeon character yanking at the chain a little bit, and he is pretty fast. I didn't realize this monster was so fast. Maybe I should have prioritized killing him or something, but we're just going to continue to get so many keys that I just don't need at all. I haven't had to spend a single key on item rooms, so that in and of itself, is like an additional 7 keys. Or 5 keys. I think there's 5 item rooms per game. Yeah, because the womb 1 is the 7th floor, and there's no item rooms on the womb, so that would make sense. This room is going to go down slowly but surely. These monsters have quite a bit of health, it looks like. However, you're dead, and you are dead, and we get 4 bombs from 1 drop. How about that? What do you know about bombs? I know all about them. Just a whole ton of nubs, walking and the stationary ones as well. I almost forgot to use my I Can See Forever pill, and look at that. Just convenient. We're actually in the room where the I Can See Forever spawns. Didn't even plan that, I just kind of remembered to use it right about now. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, it's greed, really? It's a super greed even, and we can't escape from the room. I'm just gonna use pheromones. My hope behind that would be that the greed heads would start loving greed, and together they would cause an extremely love-filled bond and injure themselves in the process, because that's normally how these things go, right? Although this is one of the better greed fights I have had up until the very ending part where I took damage, but that was going very well. So we should get a ton of keys and money from this floor. Just look at all these keys. It's one of those runs where you can almost go for 99 keys without getting... Oh, the charm shot actually worked. That's rare when that happens, but every once in a while my little head buddy hits enemies with the charm tier and it charms them, and it's pretty nice. Extra hearts that I do not need. If those were soul hearts, though, that would have been great. Gertie Juniors. Gertie Junior Juniors, my bad. Should be fine. Just slowly but surely take them out. Oh, I walked right into the tier. Almost walked on the creep as well. So my health is starting to whittle down, and I have not been getting any extra soul hearts. I do believe if you blow these up, though, they have a chance of spawning a black heart. Like a small chance, but definitely a chance. So we found our boss room, which is awesome. We will be visiting it momentarily. I'm not liking the look of this room. There's just so much stuff. There's too much stuff sometimes. More damage was taken. We're still on track for getting Devil Room if the game feels gracious enough to give me one, at least, to let me spawn one. Or maybe it's these ones that have the chance to spawn the black card. I'm not entirely sure. They shot tears at me. I'm not liking that so far. Okay, boss fight, here we come. And it's gonna be Skolex. Skolex is going to take a while because we don't have a whole lot of damage, and you can only hit him in his tail. So even when you have decent damage, this can be a slow fight. So when you have low to minimal damage, it can be exasperating. Oh, we got like a couple hits off on him, and it did almost nothing. This fight is going to require a lot of patience, so I apologize if this fight takes like half an hour, but it's going to be a slow one. And he has not even gotten to the point where he sticks his tail up in the air. There he goes. There he goes. I had faith in him. I could only hit it a couple times, unfortunately, because I just didn't time it correctly. We're about 1/4 of the way done. Maybe 1/5, but I like to look at things from a glass half full perspective rather than a half empty. Most of the times he pops out of the ground, I don't even get a hit off on him. That's the really frustrating part. Just because you kind of have to be behind him when he's pouring out of the ground to actually get a hit off on him, and that doesn't always happen, so. What would be really nice if I could get my sacrificial dagger in there. One moment when he sticks his tail up in the ground, I just need to be brave and charge in with my dagger. Just stab. It's probably our best bet for getting through this fight, like, before bedtime, so I might want to try that. Stick your tail up, dude. You can do it. Don't be shy. Oh my goodness. This is like the least overpowered I've ever been in the womb, I swear. So my dagger unfortunately was not in a position where I could really stab the tail that time, but if it ever is, I will try. Roughly halfway dead at this point. Okay, I got a tiny bit of damage in with the sacrificial dagger. I kind of chickened out there because I was wanting to preserve my hide. Speaking of preserving my hide, I almost got hit as well. Okay, we are getting there, definitely. Definitely, I can notice the health change of Skolex. Almost done. Couple more tail stuck up in the air things, and we should be about done with this fight. Oh, I got hit, but I still earned the Devil Room, and I got the Halo as well. I think that was worth it. Oh, and it's Sister Maggie. Come on, game. You don't want to help me out a little bit? I'll take it, I guess. I mean, it's not good. It's a bad item. I believe its damage was reduced, so it does the same damage as, like, Ghost Baby, Brother Bobby, all that sort of stuff as well now. So it's bad. It's definitely bad. Oh, speaking of bad things, this room is so bad. But I got the Halo, which is at least a slight damage up. And I already lost my Soul Heart protection for this floor. This room is so nerve-wracking. I just want to be so careful right now. We got one of the masks fearful, or one of the hearts fearful, that is. I guess the mask becomes fearful along with it. I'm just going to let the dead bird take care of that one heart and the other one as well. I'm not going to risk any more in this room. This is the last room of the, last floor, that is, of the challenge. So we want to be really careful. Don't want to waste this challenge run. I want to make sure I get this one complete. Admittedly, not one of the harder challenge runs, but at the same time, you know, we're working with one damage upgrade the entire run. And it's Eve, and I haven't been able to build up soul hearts to be in the cursed state either, so it's been a little bit more challenging than it typically would be, I suppose. Just haven't had a whole lot of luck with Devil Ranger rooms. Not that I'm complaining about it or anything, I'm just making an observation. I'm going to check there for the secret room. It's not there. I think I forgot to access my top secret room on the last floor as well. Now that I think about it. Oh, I don't know how I was supposed to avoid that. Dead bird, there you go. Thank you, buddy. Well, there is a curse room. Oh boy, I really should stop running into rooms firing already, because every single time that happens I get hit by the doppelganger, so it's not a good way to do business. Okay, I really need you to die. I really could have used the double heart drop. I've been getting the double heart drop constantly. I just need one now. So I think the mom fight is going to be a little bit challenging. I'm definitely going to go back and look for stuff such as hearts. Make sure we're all nice and healed up. Oh, we're in the cursed state as well. Okay, this could be bad. This could be so bad. I really, really desperately need hearts. If I was to run across like 25 soul hearts in a room, that would be okay with me. At least I'm finally doing good damage now, but I just can't hold on to it. 40-hour energy is not helpful. What is this? I found pills. Oh. Full health pill. We do have a full health pill in the rotation. Whether I'll get one or not, I'm not sure, but it would be nice. Just throwing that out there, game. Oh, no, 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 no. We lost the challenge, man. That was like 42 minutes of wasted time. I hate losing challenge runs because it feels like such a waste of time. I'm not sure why, because the normal runs it doesn't, but the challenge runs it really does. Well, I can speak to why we didn't lose that challenge. We didn't get any freaking damage ups, dude, but oh well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Farewell.